This is only your dream, as it is mine.
Ey, no sé si cachaste lo que te quise decir. Es que tú eres masoquista, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Ey, aunque me llame tu mai, aunque aparezca tu pai, aunque baje Jesucristo y nos vuelva a bendecir, lo nuestro no lo vuelvo a revivir, no lo vuelvo a revivir, solo me resta decirte. Ay, gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada, ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada, recoge tus cosas y no dejes nada, gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada, yo sé lo que hiciste, tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada, porque todo lo que te di fue de corazón. Si te vio de nuevo es por el retrovisor, si tú me ves de nuevo es por el televisor. Una peli de amor que no existió porque yo pensaba que tú eras Julieta y yo era tu Romeo, pero vi que estaba erróneo. Tú me tenías dormido y con insomnio, pero a medianoche desperté y te pillé todos los texts, tú con él, yo pichándole toa. Mírame a los ojos, no me bajes la cabeza, no estás siendo sincera y eso es lo que me pesa. Te enrolaste y te fumaste las promesas. Tú estás buena, pero eso no es belleza. Bonito es que siempre digan la verdad. Yo no estoy pa' esto y menos a esta edad. Ey, los días malos no se cansan. Aborrecido estoy que me mudo pa' Kansas. Si ponemos nuestro error en la balanza, yo fallé más que tú, pero en darte mi confianza. Ey, ey. Gracias por nada, ya no hay pa'.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Bottoms is out there with the Prophet. Then it's T, and it's Goose. And for Minnesota, we've got Lawson. Duncan is out there with the Great One. And it's the Natural. And it's the Machine in at the 3. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Lawson with it. Pass to the Machine. Drives to the hoop. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Six to shoot. Here's McDonald. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And the first one drops. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's T. Lawson defending. Now here's Duncan. Misses from close range. Here's T. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's the great one missing. Here's T. To the inside. Passes it to McDonald. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's T. Lawson defending. Duncan with the block. Here's the natural. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's K. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to the natural. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's T. Lawson defending. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Duncan inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the paint. And Lawson with the block.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Bottoms. Knicks trail by 5. On the pass to K. Over Lawson. And the shot is long.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Lonzo Duncan nails them both. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Natural.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Here's T. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Left block shot on the way. Got a piece of it. To stop the run. And the layup is good.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. That brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Pass to Duncan. Outside for Lawson from deep three-point territory. Knicks with the rebound. The Profits got 4 rebounds now tonight. T, the pass to Bolden. Minnesota with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Lawson, and that one's on target from the wing.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's T. Lawson defending. From 6 away, and it's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for T. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to McDonald. Wide open. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's T. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Washington. A pull-up. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. Boom. He jams it straight down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The shot by T, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Bolden, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Here's Bottoms to the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's K, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Mr. Move checked in for T. A moment here now to see the... Knicks trail by 4. On the court for the Knicks. Bottoms is out there with the Prophet, and it's the closer. Then it's T. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they haven't exploded out of the gates this season like we've come to expect, but the wins are still coming in bunches.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
And here are the Knicks now, following Ty Lawson's 3. Here's K. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's New York with it. Following the miss by Ty Lawson from deep. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And so he hits both.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the strike.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And T is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And power down, the champ.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Lawson in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lawson's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Lawson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Good on both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Ty Lawson hits them both. New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Let's take a look at some numbers for Bottoms. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Here's T. He's got 14. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to the Prophet. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 8. Lawson from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lawson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's T. Lawson defending. The shot by T, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Inside. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. The Machine's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's T. 14 points for him. No good, unable to end this run. Here's the Machine. The pass to the Natural. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And he gets it back. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Lawson outside. Pulls up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's K, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Tatum, Duncan trying to break loose. Tatum, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to the Natural. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Natural's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Good on the triple.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Lawson right side. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's the closer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And T is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Mr. Moves. And so it's Minnesota rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ty Lawson led the way in the first half. He had 21 points, 4 block shots, and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Ty Lawson.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great.
T's checked in for cool hands. About 1 minute played here in the second half. They've got Duncan. Great one out there with the machine. Then it's Lawson, and it's the natural in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Dean, drops in the layup for two. Bottom's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's the Prophet, passes to K, and he drops in the layup off the glass. T's got 21.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And T is going to pick up a foul. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Here's Lawson. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. That's 23 points for Ty Lawson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Duncan. And he comes up with the deuce.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lawson has the open look, sinks the triple. He's got 26.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's T. Lawson defending. Here's K. No good again that time.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Down low, it's stolen by Lawson. Here's the natural. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to K. Here's Bolden. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's T. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by the Prophet, no good. Duncan, the pass to the natural. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 20 points for the natural.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's the machine. The Prophet grabs the board. The Prophet's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Over to the wing. Here's Bolden. Here's Dean. Rebound, Minnesota. The Naturals got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
T, the pass to the prophet. Here's T. Lawson defending. Here's T. 21 points in the game. Trying to end the drought. Rebound, Minnesota. Lawson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's deflected. Here's Bolden. Nothing on the board. Bottoms can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And he recovers it. And the shot goes in. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Minnesota. Right wing, here's the machine. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. The machine's got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Some changes for Minnesota. Tatum comes in for the great one. And Moore subbed in for Ty Lawson. Mr. Moves checked in for the Knicks. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's New York with it. Here's T. 23 points in the game. Cloak loose.
Minnesota foul. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Knicks, number 20, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Money's checked in for the Knicks. Minnesota shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? On the court for the Knicks. They've got the closer. Cool Hands is out there with Mr. Moves. That's Goose. And it's K in at the point. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. Stolen by Kessler. 3-pointer, Lawson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Count that one. Lawson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Dean passes to Bolden. It's tipped and stolen by Lawson. Near the 3-point line, it's Moore. Bolden pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pirtle up top. Back to Lawson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And Lawson with the block. Moore left side. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Nigga like Johnny dying, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right.
Drop, get the money down south, feeling like Johnny Dang, got diamonds in my chain. Got ice on my neck like it's rolling. They cold in the yeah, these diamonds look frozen. Real players get chose, so you know that I be chosen. Got my pocket. I stay out the way, don't be all in the mix. Call me for streets getting dry, finna go and take a trip, let's dip. Hold up, wait a minute, if I get it, then I spend it. When I'm in it, can't pretend it, keep it tended with my business, I'm relentless. I got 2 rent houses and getting rented. Been the boss for a minute.
Umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen, kind of bread like kind. Nigga like Johnny dying, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block. Ice all over my body looking like a snowman. Me, then you mistaken. I came through dripping a puddle, you thought it rained. Everything flawless from the grills to the chain. I done spent a lot of change, now I'm looking like Johnny Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like kind. Nigga like Johnny dying, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block.
They can't hold me back, they can't hold me up. Had nothing growing up. The crowd will come out every time they know who's showing up. Oh.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Wendell Carter and it's Magician in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, and it's Goose in at the 5 down low. We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's T.
Right there.
6 to shoot. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Here's Money. Pass to Magician. Money. Pass to Carter. Here's Wilson. Here's the 3. And it's Carter with the 3.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
To the paint. Here's T. Rebound by the Magic. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Money. 23 points his last outing. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The three is up. Bolden with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Fires the three. T, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Pass to Magician. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Wilson. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Pass to Magician. Drops one in from the wing.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now a timeout called by New York. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. New York in fifth.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
Here's Bottoms. Here's T. Nails it from three. T's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
7-5. Here's Little General. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Money. Pass to Little General. And he gets it back. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's T. He had 25 points in his last game. Poke loose. Pass to Little General. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And now the Knicks on the break. T passes to the Prophet. To the left wing. Here's T. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Pass to Bottoms. Here's T. Wilson grabs the board. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Down low. Here's Little General. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Tries to break his ice. T, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Little General passes to the Magician. Here's Bottoms. In his last outing, 10 points for him.
New York foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Magic call time here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Here's Money. The three. Magician. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, one thing you love about this time of year, every team in the league still has a chance to do great things.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams, BA, that means winning a championship. For other teams, that just means continuing to move in a positive direction.
Wembanyama's checked in for Orlando.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Wilson passes to the Magician. Here's Money. And another basket for Orlando.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's T. The rebound by Magician.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The ball's knocked loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's T. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Wilson, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks with the lead. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Junior, and it's Wilson in at the three, the small forward. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And for the Magic, they're shooting it at 52%. Pass to Carter. There's the steal. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 7. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
On defense, the Knicks. 6-point game. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Magic ball. Number 31.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Wilson passes to Carter. It's blocked. Pass to T. Fast break, New York.
And in addition to plenty of unprotected balls, they've also stolen the #1 spot in steals. You just can't give these fast-handed guys any opportunities to swipe at the ball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Magician. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Magician's got 7 points in the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to the closer. From deep. Pure from three-point range. He's got 7.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now Cousins, 9 points in the game. Here's Wilson, lets it go from deep, and again it's Orlando with a 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's T. Good work defensively by Cousins.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
It's the trifecta.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-3 run. Cousins can't hit. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Rejected by Junior. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. Here's T. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes. T's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Money. Step back and fire. And another basket for Orlando.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's T. He's got 13, and he jams it home with authority.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Cousins. And it's slammed in by Carter.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Here's T. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Cousins. Here's Money. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's T. Checked by Cousins. Offensive rebound. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And that one's good. Wilson.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
New York trailing. Here's T. He's got 15. The rebound by Carter.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to T. Out left to the wing. And the Knicks miss again.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Oh, ripped away. Here's the closer. Another one falls for New York.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Magic shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Cousins can't hit. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to T. Looking to get back on track. Here's the Prophet. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
2 shots.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, leading by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
You have to play with physicality, but you also have to be under control. They're giving up too many free throws. That can be the difference in a close game like this. You know they're having discussions right now about how to turn that around.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Little General.
Knicks foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Little General. And it's T in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. There's the block. To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Money to the inside. Here's Little General. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Knicks with the lead. Here's T. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's T. He's got 17. Pass to Bottoms. To the middle. Golden. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Little General. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. The shot by Magician, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's T. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Little General's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
From downtown, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Lots of room. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
New York calls timeout.
And they've got a spot in the top 5 teams when it comes to points off turnovers. These guys never hesitate to make the most of any opportunity they get to turn sloppy ball handling into quick points.
And that 3rd place ranking in assists. It speaks to how this team is unselfish offensively. They understand basketball is the ultimate team game. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. New York, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Money. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Magician, the pass to Little General. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him. Five on the clock. Here's Wilson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. It's picked off. And he's going for the oop here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Pass to Little General for the lead. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's T. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Little General's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. Here's Little General. And it's the Prophet with a rebound. The Prophet's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bolden. The rebound by Magician.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Just 5 to shoot. The Knicks with the rebound. Bottoms has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to T. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Money with the bucket. Money's got 14 points. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's T. 19 points in the game. Will it go? Little General with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's T. He's averaging 30 a game, continuing to prove how effective of a scorer he is. Launches it from deep. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 6 rebounds now in the game. This one for 3. Tipped. Here's Bottoms. Give him 8 points now. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 10.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pass to Money. And he lobs it up. Here's Little General. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Money's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's T. Looking to get it going. And it's rejected. Out to the wing. Here's Wilson. He's got 10. Pass to Little General. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Here's T. He's got 19. Over to the left wing. Here's the Prophet. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Down low. Here's Little General. Blocked. On the break. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Magic making a change here. Orlando calls timeout and so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Fashion rebel on my letterman. Hearts on my sweater. Better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had a on my sweater. Better you never for me ever. I've been a big stepper. Made a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had that on my dress. Way up on these the scores like 100-5. Garbage, don't be so surprised. Keep envious eyes out your cipher. They want order or bowl of lies. Haters stuck on the side.